Alright loves, we are going to jump right into this tutorial with the most important step, which is priming. I like to put my primer in my T-zone mainly just because that's where I get the most oily. For my lids, I like to use the Too Faced glitter glue because it's sticky and serves as the perfect base for oily lids. As my base, I'm going to use the NYX color corrector, concealer, and just kind of place that all over my lids just to give the eyeshadow something to adhere to and kind of make them pop more. Then you just want to blend that out evenly with your finger. For the eyes, I'm going to start off with Saddle from MAC, which is a nice warm brown shade to use as a transition color. And using windshield wiper motions, I'm just going to kind of build that color up right above my crease. Using the BH Cosmetics 120 color palette, I'm just going to place kind of like a reddish shade right below that Saddle color by MAC, and then just kind of keep that low and blend it up. Then on a Morphe Taper blending brush, I am going to place this burgundy color right on the outer V of my eye just to give the eye more dimension. We don't want to take that too far in, we just kind of want to leave that on the outer V area. Then with no extra product added, you just kind of want to blend that burgundy color in with the red color that you placed in your crease, just so there are no harsh lines. Then on a flat shader brush, I'm going to combine two cranberry shades to place on my lid. Using packing motions, I'm just going to kind of build up the intensity of that color just to how I like it. Since I want it kind of bright, I'm going to do it quite a few times just to get it as bright as I want it. Then going back in with that same blending brush, I'm going to blend out all those colors together just so it's perfect and seamless. For mascara, I'm going to use the Ulta brand mascara just to kind of coat my lashes and get them ready for the falsies. For falsies, I'm going to use the Kiss Lashes in All Natural number 1. These are probably my favorite glamorous but natural lashes. For foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, which is probably my holy grail at the moment. I like to dot that all over my face and then spray my brush with Fix Plus just to make that product a little bit more easy to move around. When placing my foundation, I just kind of like to push the product into the skin and then kind of blend it out. And the most important thing with foundation is you always want to blend it down on your neck, because I mean, you don't want to look like you have a mask on, right girl? Like, that is not cute, okay? For concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Better Skin foundation and just put that all under my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and chin, just to highlight all the areas where the sun naturally hits your face. This concealer is also really good and it's drugstore. Can you believe that? Then using a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to blend out all of that concealer, making sure to press it into the skin and not wipe it, because since the beauty blender is wet, it will kind of take away from the product that you put on there. So you want to dab and press and not wipe. Then to set, I like to use the Sasha Cosmetics Buttercup powder. This is really great, especially for women of color, just to give you that nice natural highlight. I'm going to kind of generously place this under my eyes since I'm going to use it to bake, and then continue to place it in the other spots on my face where I use concealer. Then since I'm only baking under my eyes, I'm going to brush away all that excess powder with a fluffy brush from Morphe. Then to contour, I'm going to use the NYX Correct Contour and Conceal palette, and using the darkest shade, I'm just going to kind of place that in the hollows of my cheeks and all around the perimeter of my face. Gotta look snatched, honey, yes. Then using the Real Technique sponge, which is also damp, I'm going to blend out that contour because we don't want any harsh lines. And using a damp sponge kind of makes it easier to blend. Then using a chiseler brush from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to further blend that out just so, you know, it's nice and even. Then, so we really look snatched to the gods, we are going to bake our contour and kind of clean it up using that same Sasha Cosmetics Buttercup powder. Let that sit for about 5 minutes and have a dance party. Why not? After you let that bake, go ahead and brush that away using the same big fluffy brush. And, you know, just kind of brush it all away so we don't want to leave any powder sitting on our face. Then to set all of that, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan, which is probably my favorite like finishing slash setting powder just to create like a skin-like appearance. Add a little bit of blush, and then we're on to the brows. I like to brush them out first with the spoolie, and then I line them at the bottom and the top, and I like to fill in the tail first since that's the darkest portion. Then lightly fill in the front part because we don't want to, you know, have thick square eyebrows. That's not cute, girl. Then kind of brush it out with the spoolie again, and then using the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, I'm going to carve out the brows and just clean them up a little bit. You only need a little bit of concealer because, I mean, you don't want to have like that thick halo type brow. Then after I finish with that, I'm going to blend it out with my finger because we don't want to have concealer just sitting under our brows, girl. Blend it out. Then I'm going to use that peach shade in the BH Cosmetics palette as my highlight and to set. Then for the lower lash line, I'm going to smudge a dark brown and then the same cranberry shade under there just to kind of add a little bit more smokiness to the lower lash line. Add a little bit of mascara and eyeliner just for a little bit of added drama because, I mean, let's be real, I'm dramatic. So just go ahead and add that to the inner portion as well. Then to highlight, I'm going to use Becca's Rose Gold highlighter, which is amazing. And since I'm dramatic, I like to kind of pack that highlighter on to all the high points of my face. Then for lips, I'm going to use the ColourPop Cosmetics combo of Ellery in both the lip pencil and lipstick. I don't like to overline my lips, so I just kind of trace my natural lip line. Then use a little bit of the lipstick, blend it out. And then I'm going to add like a little bit of a darker purple just because that wasn't dark enough for me. And then bathe myself in Fix Plus, add a little bit of Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and you're all done. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what looks you want to see from us. And thanks for watching.